One of the most misunderstood and significant events in Battlestar Galactica's history is the 1978 copyright infringement lawsuit instigated by George Lucas and 20th Century Fox against Universal Studios. Ridiculous on the merits then as well as now, this lawsuit was actually used as cover for a more dark, sinister reason that may shock you. Hi everyone, welcome to Battlestar Galactica. If you enjoy hearing the stories, seeing the memorabilia, especially the toys that surround the Battlestar Galactica universe, then please consider subscribing to my channel, sharing this video with your fellow Galactica fan, and giving it a thumbs up. In 1977, Star Wars became what many film scholars now call the first modern blockbuster. The film went on to shatter box office records around the world and create a merchandising juggernaut that still is unrivaled today. Now, this may come as a surprise to you, but none of this happened by chance. Once Star Wars proved itself to be a theatrical hit, George Lucas's master plan for the franchise went into full effect. That plan included the conquering of the entire sci-fi fantasy subculture, and Star Wars did that to great financial success. Toys, action figures, clothing, comic books, novels, all were dominated by Star Wars. Even Star Trek took a backseat when it came to this brand new sci-fi franchise. It was unrivaled. But then something happened, and it was called Battlestar Galactica. Almost immediately upon Universal Studios announcing their brand new sci-fi TV project, and before a single frame of live-action footage was shot, Lucasfilm and Fox called this new series a blatant ripoff of Star Wars. Deemed very early on as a financial threat to Star Wars, the lawsuit was filed to sully and tarnish the name of the Battlestar Galactica brand, and it actually worked. Many impressionable fans refused to watch the show because it was called a Star Wars ripoff. Now, you may be asking yourself why. Why was George Lucas so bothered by Battlestar Galactica, a TV series, when he was a theatrical filmmaker? And it all goes back to George Lucas's master plan. Back in 1977 and early 1978, George Lucas hinted at the idea, get ready for it, of a Star Wars TV series. This TV series would keep the franchise alive in the minds of fans and sell the all-important merchandise between the releases of the theatrical films, which would take years to produce. Battlestar Galactica ruined that plan. George Lucas knew that this show was not a blatant ripoff of Star Wars, but he did know, had it succeeded and ran for multiple seasons, it would have spelled the end of his potential Star Wars series. That is why he wanted it to fail. The decision to sue Universal Studios and to damage the Battlestar Galactica brand was purely based on business. Battlestar Galactica lasted one season, with ABC TV citing its high production costs as the main reason why it was canceled. Ironically, when asked in the early 1980s about the potential for a live-action Star Wars TV series, George Lucas always mentioned that science fiction on TV was simply too expensive to produce, and I wonder if he learned that lesson from Battlestar Galactica. As for that infamous lawsuit, it ended many years after Battlestar Galactica's cancellation, with both sides settling, but the damage was done. I hope you enjoyed this episode, everyone. Please let me know in the comments below what you think of the lawsuit against Battlestar Galactica. I'll see you in the next episode. Have a great Galactica day.